Welcome to my channel. We are going to have some fun making a clipping mask for this cat in a cup. The first thing you need to know is that the file that you're working with needs to be a vector file with the extension of like .ai, .svg, .eps. If you try to pull this off with a PNG, you're going to get a lot of errors. It's going to frustrate you. So just know that this has to be a vector file, and we can take a look at exactly what we're working with by going to Window. Nope, sorry, go to View, Show Transparency Grid, and you'll see that this is for the most part a transparent vector-based image, except for the exception of this little bit of white paint that I see in the top of the cup, and we're going to get rid of that by taking the eyedropper tool, click on the white paint, go to Select, Same, Fill Color, and it'll grab both of them, click Delete, and they disappear. That's step one. Next, what we're going to do is copy this image, which you may or may not need. Every now and then when I do this masking, it will put the mask inside this outline here, and then sometimes it doesn't, but mostly it does. And so that's what this extra layer is going to be for. So we're going to click on layer one, hold the Alt key, pull it down, make a copy, and lock it. Then we're going to add another layer. And that's layer 3, which needs to be moved just underneath layer 1. If yours didn't put it under layer 1, go ahead and grab it, put it under layer 1, because layer 1 is our cat, and that's going to be our mask, and it always has to be on top for this to work. So now let's go grab our image and click Select All, Edit Copy, go back to our original image, make sure you're on layer 3, double check a couple times you're on layer 3, hit edit, paste that image, go ahead and use the move tool to move it up if you need to make it fit your box, resize it if you have to. Okay, all right, so it's there, but now it's in my way, so I'm going to turn the eyeball off so I don't have to look at it for a minute. We're going to continue on with working on the cat to get it ready for the mask. So I'm going to click on layer 1, and then I'm going to hit the K button on my keyboard. And you have to see these little dots, the outline of this image. That's how you know this is working. And right now, I can either go over here, which I think I'm going to, double click this white color, put 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros in there. That's going to give me black. And then you can see I have the little black square, and it says click to make a live paint group. So I'm going to click in the bottom of this cup. And then I'm going to click inside these hearts. And that's that step there. Now we can go back over here, turn the eyeball back on for our layer 3 so that we can see it. Okay, grab the selection tool, click off in a blank space, and then we're going to drag right over top of this entire image. That's going to select layer 1 and layer 3. And then we're going to go over to the mask part and hit Make Mask. And we're going to click the Invert Mask button. And it did. See, it filled these lines. We're going to experiment with that later on because there's a way to not do that. But in the meantime, that's what layer, this bottom layer that we locked down is for. So we're going to unlock that. Drop down the arrow on layer 3 so we can see what we've got going on. Grab that very bottom layer and pull it up in between right about there. And there you go. Now you have a clipping mask, and I'll stop the video here and we will go right to the beginning and try something different. Okay, we're back at the beginning. I've already removed the white spaces, so we're just going to copy layer 1, click on it, hold down the Alt key, drag down, grab our other layer, lock that, add a new layer. Layer 3 showed up on top again. I'm going to drag it down below layer 1. We're going to go grab our image, select all, edit copy, go back to our original image, make sure we are on layer 3, which is right there. Hit Control V for pasting that image. Grab your selection tool, move it around. Turn the eyeball off on this. Okay, we're going to do something a little different this time than we did last time. So click on layer 1, hit the K on your keyboard. Black is not selected yet, so I'm going to arrow over to this one that looks like black. Use your arrow key. There we go. And I'm going to give it a click here and see what it looks like. Not solid black. It's just not. So I'm going to go over here, click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros, hit OK. Now I have black. I can refill that space. We're going to fill all the spaces this time. And you can see they're kind of broken up a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to fill them all. Now we can turn the eyeball back on for our other layer. Grab the selection tool, click off somewhere, and then, okay, now drag right over top of these two, hit Make Mask, click the Invert Mask button, undo the Clip button, undo the Invert Mask button, and there you go. We didn't even need our locked layer this time. We're looking good. And that's it. That's how you make an inverted clipping mask with a vector image that's transparent. Thank you for watching. Okay, one final tip. When you're done making your mask, whichever one it is that you have completed, either this one or the other one, what you're going to want to do is come over here to your layers panel, click on these drop down arrows and kind of button up all your little folders. And then if you want to move this image, you have to select all the pieces together. Otherwise, it's going to totally throw everything out of whack. So I'm going to click on this bottom layer, click Shift, and then click this layer, and then this layer. And now I have them all together as one piece, and I can pick it up and move it around, and nothing, gets whacked out of line. So we're all good there. That's the first way you can move things around. The second way is to go to File, Export as a PNG, which is going to maintain your transparency look. Hit Export, and then it'll just send your file wherever you chose to have it sent. Hit OK, and then it's going to look like this. This is a PNG file, and I can pick it up and I can move it around. I can put it in another document. It's just all one solid piece. It's never coming apart now. So that's it. Thank you for watching.